Hello guys, welcome to third video of this section, building our business layer. Recap, in the last video we have looked into business model, interactors and presentation layer. In this video our focus would be on building our business layer and basic concepts of business layer. So let's start with our business layer. Business layer is most important layer of your application. This is where you actually solve the problem you want to solve building your app. This layer does not contain any framework specific code and you should be able to run it without an emulator. This way you can have your business logic code that is easy to test, develop and maintain. That is the main benefit of the clean architecture. As business layer, we will look into interactors, model and repository. So let's start with our coding. This is the simple application when you create new project, and this is the application you get main activity and your activity underscore main XML file. So to start with business layer, let's just create first our package name business layer. In business layer, we will create three further packages, one for interactor, model and repository. New package, interactor, one more package, models, repository, trees. Let's start with our model. Let's create a model class, project model, and in project model, create two variables, title and description. Implement their getter and setter, and move description onto the top. There you go. Now let's go for our interactor and create our interactor. Interactor is going to be our main interface and it contains all callbacks for data received or failed. So let's go to interactor, Java class, and call it project listing interface, and in it for the interface, first place class with interface callback. It will further contain two functions, void on project list retrieve, and other one is void on project listing retrieval failed. And on project list retrieved, it will return as the list of project. So on this callback, let's just pass list of the project, list project model list, and on failed it will pass on string error message. There you go. Now let's create a repository interface. This repository interface, it will return the data from the storage or service or from your shared preferences, wherever you have stored your data. So let's create project repository, and this one is also going to be interface class. This interface will only have a one function, which is getter so far. So get project listing, and its return type is going to be list project model. There you go. Repository is also done. Our model class is done. Now the only thing is left is our implementation of interactor. But before that, let's create our data. For data, create a new package, storage, and it will contain one class. It will call project listing repository, and this class will give us the data. It is the class which basically contain our data. In future, when you are using library getting data from the server, this class will get the data, and using repository we will return the data to the interactors, and that interactor will provide the data to our presentation layer. So this class will implement our project repository, and now let's create data list project model list is equal to new array list. For now we will create our dummy data as before. For int I is equal to 0, I less than 5 plus plus, and this create a project model instance, project model, new project model dot set description. In description, let's just set description project model dot set title project plus I, and then add this project model in our project list, and then return this project list. There you go. Now let's go back our business layer interactor and implement our interactor project listing interactor implementation. And in project listing implementation, first it will implement our callbacks. Callbacks are in project listing interface. So let's implement project listing interface. Create its constructor, project listing constructor, and constructor will contain instance of the project callbacks and project repository. So callback, comma, project repository. Let's create two variables, so we'll get this. And our callback are in project listing interface. So let's project listing interface dot callback project repository. This dot callback is equal to callback. This dot project repository is equal to project repository. Now let's create a function which will get the data from our project repository. So public void get data will contain final. It will receive the list of project model list is equal to, now we will get data from the project repository dot get project listing, and if project model list is equal to null, or project model list dot size equal to 0, then we will call error and return else notify data update. And in this we will pass our project list, create a function, and create call error function as well. There you go. Now we have both of our function, and in call error function we will use callback dot on project retrieval failed function and have to pass any message like project listing fetching failed, and name notify. We will again use callback dot on project retrieval and pass our product listing. So now using this implementation, our project listing interactor implementation will provide the data to our presentation layer. In conclusion, I would like to say this has been the best way to develop apps so far. Decouple code make it easy to focus your attention on a specific issue without a lot of boilerplate code. So our next topic is building out our CRUD with Google Swarm library. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.